Back once again with Ethan Forman of the Gloucester Times to fill us in on everything happening in this great city of ours. How you doing, Ethan?
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy busy. And
Yeah.
I'm on the Red Sox bandwagon.
Oh, look at
They won
that.
seven straight. So
Where is your Celtics hat?
I love the Celtics, man. But, I'm Red Sox. I love Red Sox.
Yeah, so far so good. So, okay, right off the top, the city budget. Let's get into that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just telling you guys that I wrote my story last night and then had a major meltdown because one of the commenters said, "Well, we don't want a 6.3% increase in the budget. It's more than 2.5%, right? 3%." And I was like, where did that number sounded familiar? So the mayor's budget, when we talk about a budget, has the subtotal of the operating budget, and then there's all these enterprise funds that sort of happen: water, sewer, I guess the ice skating rink, community preservation. So, boy, no, I'm gonna get this number wrong, but it's about about $140 million
Yeah.
over that. So it was if you add it all up with what the mayor had requested, all the enterprise funds, it's about a 5.8% increase. And so that's a little bit above, maybe it's a little bit above, but there's some good things in the budget for everybody. Potholes.
Hey.
I talked to the DPW director, Mike Hale. He said maybe Gloucester should have done a little bit more on the road maintenance, but the mayor's put more money in the budget for potholes. It actually gives the DPW some flexibility when people say, "Oh, this road is not so great." So it gives them a little bit of flexibility. That's what Mike Hale was saying, and so maybe we'll see fewer potholes.
That was a big campaign.
Yeah,
that was a campaign promise. So cheers to him.
Yeah, and this. It's funny, like, what does the city use its money for? I mean, I think one of the most visible things you have, the schools and roads, and everyone drives on the roads. So I'm not going to I don't want to say the roads are not that great in Gloucester, but I live in Swampscott and there's a lot of potholes. There's a lot of potholes all over Massachusetts. It's just the climate and the weather. And then the other thing that they had was a sustainability coordinator. The sustainability coordinator really is a good position. It attracts grants, and so it essentially pays for itself. And so that's good. And then it also.
Wait, hold on, Ethan. What is the salary for the sustainability?
So I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Heather.
The reason I didn't try to ferret it out, I didn't have the line item for the budget. I just didn't have it.
Okay.
I know what's ballpark, probably about 60,000, in a ballpark range.
But everybody's happy about that.
Well, no one was complaining about it on the public hearing. Everyone called in, and the local climate activists are saying this is a great idea, and it's a great idea. This is a seaport, and we're dealing with sea level rise. The city's already made a commitment to have windmills, which is really forward thinking. So the position pays for itself. That's what I was told, and attracts grants for that can help attack climate change. Whatever they can do, whatever meaningful ways they can do it. And also the idea is that the sustainable coordinator can look at other operations of the town budget and then try to coordinate. Maybe the DPW is doing something. Maybe there's ways to green up other operations as well. So you have somebody with the eyes on the eyes on the budget. And again, it's a really important issue for Gloucester. Sea level rise is critical. A lot of so those are the two. There were other. I think the Conservation Commission is getting some increased staffing as well. And you figure, one of the things I was looking through the minutes of the Budget and Finance Committee meeting, and apparently the Gloucester Conservation Commission is one of the busiest offices in the state. I wonder why. It's a lot of wetlands.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And just to trace back to the road repair and pothole thing earlier, I've heard that Mike Hale's office, I heard this from Ward 5 Councilor Sean Nolan last year during election season, has 7 full binders of road repair requests in his office. 7 full. So it's a pretty daunting task. So
Yeah.
they're always out there filling up something.
Yeah,
Wow.
and what he was saying to me is when you have road repairs, you try to, and you don't have a lot of money, you try to let it go as long as possible.
Mhm.
And this doesn't count private roads.
Right.
That's a whole other issue in
Yeah.
the city. So
Crazy. Well, all right, great stuff there, Ethan. Moving on, we have Beeman Elementary School and Cape Ann Animal Aid working together.
boy, when we got word of this from math coach Sharon Borowski, and they said puppies, and boy, I've got a puppy. I got an 18-month-old Aussie Doodle named Donut, who is just, my kids and my wife are like, you only like this dog. I said, I only like the dog. So I was like, puppies, yeah. But so it was only one puppy yesterday. They could only manage to bring one, and her name was Maple. She was a rescue, a Catahoula and a Hound mix from Georgia. And there was now look, they came with puppies, but there was a little bit of curriculum in this because the kids had a coin drive. They raised money with a coin drive, and then they had to count the coins and learn about money. Second and third grade, you're learning about money and how to handle money.
And there are no coins around anymore. So
Yeah, no,
they're hard to find. Yeah.
they're hard to find, but no, so they were funny. They were like, the teacher was saying, "Oh, did you scrounge in between the seats and everything?" And I don't know, they raised like $251.
Oh, nice.
Just by kids scrounging up a little bit, and then another kid had gone to his friends and family and raised almost doubled it. So that's great for and they do a lot of great work, and the other aspect of this was they were making they brought in materials and made little dog and cat toys. I didn't get this into my story, but you can't reuse dog and cat toys. They get the dog in the shelter, they give them a toy.
Yeah.
They can't reuse it because it's, it could spread germs or disease or, whatever, you just, so they have to throw it away. So they make these little balls from material, little sachets, and the cats and dogs play with it. And that's what they did. And the other lesson is social emotional learning.
Really important right now.
Yeah, especially after the pandemic, kindness.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a really cute thing. Maple is really cute. I wanted to adopt her, but I can't.
How did Maple survive? I mean, that's one puppy for a whole school. That's a
There were a
That's
lot
a
of
lot of
kids in that
attention.
gym. There were like I don't know, 6 or 8 tables in every class, and there were just a lot of kids.
Yeah.
But she went around. She held her own. She's a very friendly puppy.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So you could check out their website if you want to donate or adopt.
Yeah, I'm sure Maple's resting comfortably today.
She was really
Napping
good.
all
She was
day.
very good natured. She was a bit timid, but she was very good natured.
Very cool. And I spoke with Cape Ann Animal Aid earlier this week. They have a big influx of puppies and kittens in right now that need forever homes. So look them up if need be. Okay, great stuff there, Ethan. That was a fun one. So what you working on now?
Boy, there's a lot coming up this weekend, right? Gloucester High graduation on Sunday.
Yep.
Fallen Firefighters Memorial Service that morning as well.
Right.
So I'm writing up a little brief on that. I'm talking to the former president of the Relief Association, Firefighters Relief Association, Mike Ciparini. Just got off the phone with him. Just do a little brief. These events, I mean, it takes time, but there's a lot of these events going on. I talked to Senator Tar's aide, Ted Costa. He has a senior graduating with the class, Sophia. And he said tomorrow might be worth going down to the boulevard. They're going to put out signs for all the graduates, all 203
nice.
Graduates. So I'm going to try to get out there.
Nice.
And to plug us, can we do a little plug for the Gloucester Daily Times?
Always.
We've been around for a long time, right?
Yeah, we love you.
I haven't been, but the paper's been. So I guess on Sunday we're having a car show here.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So we're having a car show. I don't know how I'm going to park because I have to come in to actually do some work. And there's going to be a car show out there. But there's going to be a car show out in our parking lot at 36 Whittemore Street.
So what kind of cars? Like old cars, new
Old
cars?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Ethan, what do you drive? What do you drive?
I drive a Kia Soul.
All right, so we won't get that mixed up with
It's
the
not, you will
57
not
Chevy.
mistake that. I love my car. It's
Yeah.
like 7 years old, but so there's a lot of stuff going on. I think I'm gonna head to the O'Malley right now. They're doing their global citizenship projects.
Mm.
I'm gonna get a photo. We had done the story about the young student Martina, who had urged the school to wear orange.
Right, right.
And which is kind of cool that an 8th grader was able to convince the principal, hey, this is really, for National Gun Violence Awareness Day. So I'm going to go over there, maybe get a shot of a kid with their project.
Oh, that's great.
And carry on.
Very cool. Yeah, super busy time of year right now. So much going on with students and with the municipality. So we appreciate your time, Ethan, and we will check in with you this time next week.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Bye.
Interested in a sponsorship? Email sponsor@1623studios.org to learn more.